Hi, welcome to my continuation of the series Harmonic and Melodic Implications, 18-note patterns, 3-note per string scale. So this will be around the 10th position, 3-note per string scale. So I'll just kind of play through that pattern quickly. D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So if you look below the description in the video, you'll see I have a PDF down there that'll show some of these randomized patterns that I've come up with. So there's basically 4 lines, 4 different examples of the 18 notes. So there'll be some repetitions here from my previous videos just because of the way I created these. I used some of the same random note sequences I just pulled out of a hat to create these. So I'll try to make this interesting and try not to belabor the things that are obviously just a repetition. So right off the bat you have this first measure, you have this pentatonic chord, right, very typical kind of chord. So what I'll do here is I'll just kind of play this with a E pedal, move it down, so maybe move it down to D minor, C minor, and then B minor. Yeah, nice sound. Okay, so then we also have another pentatonic chord, this 10, 12, 12 here in the second, third measures. So I'm going to point out something here I haven't done before, is so these 3 notes are in 3 different pentatonic scales. So if you're thinking E minor pentatonic, right, so those 3 notes are in E minor pentatonic. They're also in A minor pentatonic, right? And they're also in D minor pentatonic. Right, so it's kind of an interesting thing. So let me just see if I can do something with that. So you have that's kind of an interesting kind of theoretical idea. The 3 notes can be found in 3 different pentatonic scales. Then you also can take all those 12s there. Right, so that would just be kind of E minor pentatonic, playing with harmonics, It might be an interesting guitar part. Okay, then the 4th measure, this is kind of a big stretch, 14, 10, right. So then, as you're working through these ideas, if you come up with something like this, you could always take that B note and just move it someplace else, and now you have kind of an interesting minor 6 chord. Okay, and then the very last measure there, that's just like that typical bass run. And you just go into D minor 7 chord. Okay, second line, first measure, 12, 4. Right. So you can think of that as like a Gadd9 chord. So I'm just going to move that up to A. I'm going to add an A bass. Yeah, I like that sound. Okay, going to the third measure. So that's just the C chord. So I think the last video I talked about spinning wheel. So this is actually the correct direct key of spinning wheel. So if I went here to find a directing sign on the straight and narrow highway. That's a correct. C, B flat, A flat, G. Alright, so C, B flat, A flat, G, coming back up as a spinning wheel. Okay, fifth measure. Alright, so that's just a typical pentatonic lick. You can think of this maybe as a G. So I'm just doing like a hammer on there, 13, 13, very typical G. Okay, so going on to the third line, let's see what's the next thing. Okay, so then that second measure, that's that that major 9 voicing I did previously. F major 9. Okay, and then I talked about the 5th finger principle. So here, so I'm adding that note with the side of my first finger. About B flat. And then as I was getting ready for this video, I just realized that if I had one more note from the next measure, sharp 11, that's kind of an interesting sound there. So major 9, and you got the sharp 11 there. I move that down to B flat. Back to F. B flat. Nice sound. Okay, 4th measure, that's that kind of melodic riff I've been talking about. I'll make a nice ostinato pattern, and then maybe with a different kind of with a bass going on there. Okay, and then I also have this. I've done this before. This is that kind of pentatonic lick. So 4th and 5th measures. That's kind of coming around like an F chord or an F chord and 1st inversion, and then an F chord. And then we got the double octaves there, so the E. So I'm gonna put the DrumJam on here. I'm just gonna play like a little riff with the E minor pentatonic. Okay, see what happens. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then let's see, going on to the fourth line, first measure. What do we got there? Oh yeah. So that's that. That's a G chord with the fifth in the bass. So what was I going to do here? Yeah. So here I can go down to F chord, back to G, and then if I want to go up to A minor, I just have to change that third from a minor to a major. Okay, so I go G, F, G, A minor. Okay, so the next measure 2, and then the next note is a A minor 7 sus chord. I've done this one before. How about I'll move this up to B minor. Okay, and then this one here, the last one, last measure there, 12, 4. All right, that's just kind of like an F, kind of F cliche, blues cliche, and then I'll go ahead and add in those with my first and fourth finger, add in the F power chord, and then I'll transpose this to B flat. No, the B flat down here, and then C chord, and then F chord. I'll put the DrumJam on, just kind of just play with this F, B flat, C, F progression. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's all I got for you today. So stay tuned for one more part 4. I'll try to get that done next day or so. Okay, thanks for listening and watching.